Hi everyone. Hello. Hi Pranav. Hi Judika. How's it going? Going well, thanks. Oh, you live in Sasselberg. I'm making a cup of coffee. You know what? For me, winter has not felt like winter until the past 2 days. The past 2 days to last. Hi Castro. Yesterday and today felt like winter. All this time, people have been asking me, "Is it cold?" I haven't been feeling it. But over the past 2 days, it has felt like it. I'm reheating dal that I cooked yesterday, and I got this super milk bread, so I'm gonna be eating it with my dal. I was craving a pie on cold days like this. I was definitely craving a pie, but I thought to myself, um, let's budget today. Let's eat what we have, and that's what I'm doing. Yesterday I was watching season 2 of Wednesday, and if you were at dinner live last night, you know that I was really tired yesterday. Like really tired. I underestimated the amount of effort and energy that I exerted. So I did wake up today well rested. I don't have an oven, no, I don't. If I did have an oven, I'd be buying those pies, keeping them in my freezer, and making them on hot days. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Okay, let's wash my hands. Hi, JD. Washing hands. Also, last night's dinner, when it was in the pot, the habanero was choking me up. My sinuses were leaking. I was coughing. But then when I actually was eating the food, I was not tasting the intensity of the spice that I was getting from when it was cooking in the pot. That was interesting to me. We're going to see today, is it spicy? We know that the capsaicin dissipates on days 2 and 3, so I doubt it's going to be spicy, but that's okay. Hope your day is going well. Let me know in the chat, what are you having for lunch? Are you also eating lunch with me? Hi Nikita, I'm doing well, and you? Let me show you. This is what my doll is looking like. It's looking like a vegetable soup. Let's get a spoon. It was looking like a vegetable soup. It was tasting like a vegetable soup. It has thickened. I'm gonna add some water. Bread and soup. Let me show you again. By the way, if you want to be an active member of my fan club, simply send a heart me. There's 26 fans in my fan club, and I also celebrate those that reach higher levels. Yesterday, Castro reached level 12, so I put up a sticker to celebrate. Not Castro, Bam Bam. Put up a sticker to celebrate that. Bam Bam and DW are top on in my fan club, so a heart me is the ticket. And fish? No, I don't need fish. This is dal, and I add potato inside. It's really giving vegetable soup. If you are a fan of chicken, if you made this dal, which by the way you can get the recipe on my YouTube channel, you now know that I upload all recipes, all cooking shows, all mukbangs, all eating shows, morning routines, and every other thing is on my YouTube channel. You can search Sean Marbir on YouTube, or you can go to the link in my bio, scroll to the bottom, and you'll find the link to my YouTube channel. You can watch all of the recipes, make it yourself. If you do make this, if you added shredded chicken inside, if you're into that, it will definitely be giving hearty vegetable soup vibes. Okay, let's make coffee. This is the coffee that I drink. Jacobs, if you're watching this, sponsor me. Or send me free coffee. Jacobs, if you're watching this, send me a lifetime supply of free coffee. But if you are Jacobs Doa Edwards, send me Doa Edwards instead. I like that coffee more than this one. I usually do 1 teaspoon. And let's do 1 sugar. I also uploaded a solo date video yesterday, so go check that out. It's on my Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. You saw that I went to Sadie's Bistro, and I was craving a cheese croissant. Before I went into Sadie's Bistro, I definitely looked at the menu, seeing, what pastries do they have. They do have cheese croissant, so I got the cheese croissant. It was huge, it was delicious, and I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot. I also sent out an application for a video producer job, which, by the way, if you would like support with video content production for your business or for your personal, reach out to me in the DM or send me an email, and let's talk about that. It's giving soup vibes. Perfect for cold days. Hi, Shagzo. Let's see what's for chow. It's quite rare that I eat leftovers this early in the day, but just the vibe for today was saying I'll keep that for dinner. It does. It really does. Are you also in Joburg? Are you experiencing cold weather wherever you are? How's it going on your side? I also got the super milk bread. Cup of coffee. There was a yellow bread. There was super yellow bread. And it was looking interesting, but it didn't feel right for this meal. Hi, Don. For this meal, it needed super milk bread. This bread is 7 rand. This bread is 7 rand. I would rather buy this bread than to buy a whole loaf and then struggle to eat that or feel pressure to eat that. Okay, let's pray. Okay. Hi, Don. How's your day going? You've seen this bread before. Look at that. Let's dip. Who is this? Sabia. What are you eating? This is spicy dal, and I'm eating it with bread. The way I prepared it gives it like a vegetable soup type of vibe. So it's very comforting for a day like this. I love this bread. I'm so glad that I discovered it. Bread and soup. Hi, Saj. Is it not cold in your apartment? It's cold outside. I mean, this is how I dress usually, so I don't. For winter, I'm prepared for whatever cold, so I don't really feel it that much. But when I go outside, I definitely feel it. Did you put the chili? Yeah, I did. You can see the orange specks. Thanks for tapping on the live. Thanks so much for all of your gifts. You can be an active member of my fan club by sending a heart me. You can also check out the link in my bio. You can get my book Solo Journeys and other books there as well. Plans for the day. There's something happening next week of which I was meant to receive an email about and I haven't yet, so I've got to reach out to those people. And I've got to upload 3 more YouTube videos. I've got to write some soul mails. Hi Zay. I'm eating dal with the bread. It's very nourishing, ideal for a day like this. Even though I was craving a pie, I didn't get it. I recognize that, I made a video of me eating the king pie with coffee, but what I'm talking about in the video, I'm not currently talking about on my platform. So if I post that video, it seems so out of place that I'm talking about something that I was talking about 3 weeks ago. So if I ever do upload that video, which by the way, there are so many videos that I've recorded that I haven't uploaded. If I ever do upload that video, I have to cut out what I'm talking about or frame it in a different way because it doesn't feel relevant right now based on the themes and topics that I'm talking about on my platform. Mm. I use green split peas, which gives it this like green yellow hue. I also added potato, as you can see. I love potato in my dal. I also recently discovered this bread called super milk bread, which is 7 rand. I love that it's like 1 to 2 portions. If I make a PB&J with this, I'll be cutting slices. Mini PB&J, iconic. I'm usually not a fan of white bread, but when it's in a small portion like this, I'll definitely buy it over a loaf. If you're not already following me, I post food a lot, cooking shows, eating shows. I post on spiritual themes, free spirit topics, courage, authenticity, meditation, clarity, and more. So if you want more of my content, if you love what I'm doing, follow for more. You can also follow me on YouTube where I post longer videos. And if you're hungry for more Sean content, that's where you're going to get it. Subscribe to my channel. Help me reach my subscriber goal of 1,000 subscribers by the end of this year. And enjoy the content that I put out. Remember to watch the ads as well. What's for supper? Haven't decided yet. I was looking at the 4-bean mix. I was thinking, like, should I make that into a curry? I don't have garlic. That's okay. Make sugar beans. I don't have sugar beans at the moment. And I wouldn't cook sugar beans, not when I can buy it. If it comes to this evening and I feel like, well, there's 1 portion left of dal, so I gotta eat that for this evening. I guess we are. It's decided. Hi, Bam Bam. I've got to eat that. If I avoid eating that, it's probably going to be chip sandwich or sugar beans and rice or sugar beans and pap. After every 2 to 3 days of cooking, I don't want to cook, so I just buy the food. I don't want to cook every day. Make vegetable biryani. I don't have spice mix. I'm sure I could get it. I'm not really feeling like that. Making vegetable biryani versus going to buy it from Karnichas, I'll definitely go buy it. Hi Shanice, I'll definitely go buy the biryani than to cook it myself. I love Karnichas. It's not about the easiness of the biryani. It's about purchasing the ingredients, cooking it, spending time cooking it. The admin of the biryani. I would love for Karnichas to gift me a card for a lifetime supply of Karnichas. Karnichas, if you're watching this, give me a free lifetime supply of Karnichas. Send me the card. Just like how Bill Gates got the McDonald's card, Warren Buffett got the McDonald's card, give me the Karnichas card. I would love to do something like, I would love to do something like 30 days vegetarian diet, going to the gym, seeing like, can I gain by eating Karnichas? I'd love to do that. But I don't want to buy it every day. Yes, I'm vegetarian. If you haven't seen, I uploaded 6 YouTube videos yesterday. Spicy potato curry is there. Coffee and donuts at McDonald's is there. Brunch at Starbucks is there. Brunch at Starbucks was me having chili cheese toasty. Go check that one out. It ruins the vibe if I use a spoon. I've also been watching Jake Weber on YouTube. One of my favorite YouTubers has become recently. And I think I see myself. I think I see myself when I watch Jake. It would be easier, but easy is not what I'm going for right now. Comforting is what I'm going for. You know, the vibe is saying scoop it with the bread. That's what the vibe is saying. Alien Earth is coming out next week. I'm looking forward to that. Freakier Friday is coming out tomorrow. I'll probably watch it online. And I need some THC for that. Friday evening show. Are any of you cooking today? Who's cooking today? Who's cooking something vegetarian? When y'all say I'm eating chicken or I'm eating fish or I'm eating crab, I just don't know how to respond. I'm like, okay. Lie, I'm 13 and I make Thai curry. Is it Thai green curry or Thai red curry? There was a curry called masaman. Is that Thai? It is Thai. Masaman is Thai. Wow. I did try masaman before. It tastes of lemongrass and bay leaf. Mm, I love khichdi. Aloo fry. What's aloo fry? The spice has definitely dissipated. It's like, it's mild. For me, I guess. I've also been feeling non-sexual lately, conserving my energy, conserving my mental clarity, kind of recognizing like sometimes we spend so much time trying to find someone, but relationships in this culture, relationships in this time, they're fickle. So I'm not trying to date at the moment. I'm not trying to hook up either. I'm not trying to self-satisfy either. Just trying to focus on my goals. Fried potato and masala. Okay. I'm surprised that I went through so much of this bread. And when you look at the bread, you can see lines, can't you? Can you see lines? Can you see like it's circular? Almost like they rolled the dough before they put it in the pan. And the shape of how it was rolled is still here. So interesting. Calcium propionate. They're always putting calcium propionate in bread. It gives it like a chalky flavor. Have you noticed the chalky flavor? I've noticed it. Okay, my curry is almost done. And by this point, it's cold. It's not warm anymore. I've been listening to Jake's song I Love Dying. I know it's a strange title. You can go on my TikTok story and see that song, but it's so fun. Yeah, okay. Yesterday I uploaded lazy morning routine for rest days, Sunday morning oat breakfast, spicy potato curry recipe, spicy potato curry mukbang eating show, and then pap and spicy potato curry and talking about anxiety. I uploaded 5 YouTube videos yesterday. But it looks like that's my life now. That's my life. YouTube, there's just so much content. If you only knew how much content I'm sitting with and that I continue to make on a daily basis, I have like a whole vault of content. If I want to pull out Jason Bakery pancakes from December, I can do that. But you didn't see that. You didn't see that. But that sounds more like a solo dates video. I'm only doing one solo date a week. Sometimes you see the date on the slip and you wonder, like, it's not a Thursday, but you said Thursday. Or, hey, that wasn't filmed recently. Yeah, that's true, it wasn't. But don't let that stop you from enjoying my content. I've got a content strategy. And just like I mentioned with the King Pie video, if the theme is not like I don't talk about the same thing for a long time. I think you've noticed that. Like if I'm talking about childhood dysfunction and narcissistic family members, I'll make 3 videos, then I'll move on to something else. Because my theme is not really that. It's not really one thing. The most consistent thing you've seen on my channel is solo journeys, now solo dates. But certain things that I talk about, it has its time. It also brings to my attention that maybe I shouldn't, when I record a eating video, maybe I shouldn't talk about too specific things that are too specific to my life at that time, because it makes the video have to be uploaded during that time. It doesn't give it an evergreen perspective. I'm really eating this, wow. When I'm in my next season, I'm gonna have a freezer and an oven. I'm gonna be making my own pies. Thanks, Michael. I'm eating milk bread with spicy dhal. I was also watching some of my videos from the McDonald's time, and I was wondering, like, why does my voice sound so soft and seductive? What was happening there? And then, you know what was happening? In my Kenilworth room, the way that I would record those voiceovers was lying on my stomach on my bed. So I was also remember in my Kenilworth room, the dungeon, when I lived in the dungeon, the walls were very transparent and people can hear your conversations all the time. So I was always aware of that. And at the back of my mind, I would visualize people around me. I don't know why. Well, I do know why. But I would visualize people around me and what they could be hearing. And there was a kind of fear in my voice. So I would keep my voice down. And that's why those voiceovers from that time, they're soft. They're like almost seductive, kind of chill vibes. Truly, I speak confidently. I speak clearly. And sometimes when I record my current voiceovers, it's loud. It's clear. There's no fear of who could be hearing because I'm in my own space now. So I had to reconcile with myself that no, I'm not trying to be putting on a second voice. I'm not trying to be coming across a certain way. I wasn't trying to do that back then either. It was just a consequence of my time. So here, when my voiceover is louder than it was before, or when it's more clear, or when it's more nuanced, I should go with it because this is who I am in this time. And this is who my authentic expression is. Thanks, Michael. Follow me for more content. I'm still trying to figure out the balance. How does Jake Weber have 4 YouTube channels? There's Jake Weber live streams, there's Jake Weber Live. How does Jake have 4 YouTube channels and uploading all the time? And making TikToks and bunch, so I'm trying to figure that one out. But content, what I've discovered in this time, my work is content. To share my life, to record my life, to talk to you, to share what's going on in my life, to share what I'm eating, to share what I'm doing, to share how things are going. It's my life now. It's the life of a streamer. Some people don't get it. They don't understand how it can be a career. But there's great demand for people just being themselves. You see that on YouTube through the mukbang content. Sometimes people are like, it's so boring watching him eat. But you go to YouTube and you see the mukbang videos have 3 million views. And the person just slurping down food. So it's okay. I say this to some people that show up and are looking for something else. It's okay if you're not into it, but people are into it. So if you're not into what I'm doing, then this is not the page for you. and make space for who it is for. Because I'm trying to find those people that are obsessed with what I'm obsessed with. Like if you love food like I do, if you love vegetarian food, if you love Sean, that's why you're here. But there are people that come here that don't love Sean, that don't love vegetarian food, that don't love eating shows, that don't love chill vibes, my energy. They don't love those things. So I try to always make it clear that there is an intended audience. And if you feel like you're not that intended audience, I'm not trying to force you to stay with me. I'm trying to find those people that really get it. Bam Bam, what's for lunch? I am shocked that I ate this loaf, the whole loaf. I also have a, you know what? When I was living in Kenilworth, I dreamt of this, where I am now. Now that I'm here, I dream of Jenna Marble's kitchen. I dream of Khloe Kardashian's kitchen and all of the content that I will make when I have a big kitchen. Literally, this is a warm up. This is a warm up. At the back of my mind, I'm already seeing my produced cooking show and literally everything that needs more space, more light. I don't play music in my lives anymore. Just for copyright purposes, because my content goes on YouTube, I don't want to flag my content or be demonetized. I'm trying to get monetized on YouTube, so I'm putting out content in alignment with what I want, my vision. You're making lamb stew as you are. Are you a fan of spice? Is your lamb stew red or is it brown? I've seen people make brown stews. I've seen people make red stews. Hi, Desiree. I'm definitely reaching fullness right now, which means I don't want to force down this bread. Hi, 212. I'm eating milk bread with Dhal, but I'm so surprised that I ate the entire loaf. But my body's telling me enough, and it's been telling me enough for the last 3 bites. So I'm going to save this little piece for another time. I know some would not see it worthwhile to save it for a little piece. But this bread is so delicious that I can just eat it on its own. I can just eat this bread. Just like the basmati rice that I buy, I can just eat it on its own with nothing. So too with this bread, can I just eat it on its own. So this piece can be considered a snack. What's for lunch, 212? It tastes like the KFC loaf. I saved my little pieces. Yeah, at the back of my mind, there was always this thing of like, just eat it. So little, why are you going to save it? Just eat it. But that's not my voice. That's some past person. My current voice would say, it's okay. This looks like a rusk, actually. And if there was one rusk, you would consider it a delight. So this bread is delicious. Save it for later. And then I'm going to eat this with a spoon. It's brown stew. I prefer red. You mean that if people saw a red stew, they'd be concerned? Are you in bed, 212? Because if you are, I wonder, like, you're often in bed. Is that because you're resting? Is that because something's concerning? It does taste like dal. I mean, okay, it is dal. Of course, it tastes like dal. I saw super yellow bread as well. There appears to be another variant of this, but I can't think to myself, what would I eat super yellow bread with? And is it yellow because it's eggy? You know, sometimes people make an eggy bread, and the eggy bread will be yellow. I'm open to trying it. As you know, I do eat eggs in baked goods, but I just want to know what's the purpose of it being yellow. Like, is that a flavor thing? Okay, okay, makes sense. The great thing about healing is that the body does it all the time. Back to bed. Do you want a tutorial? Somebody in the 212, somebody in the comments wants a tutorial. 212, I know it sounds, trust me, I know it sounds counterintuitive, but trust me, whichever hand it is, put your mind fully in there. Figure out how to do that. Put your mind fully in there and try to feel all the pain that's left, all of it. At some point, once you feel all of the pain, at some point there won't be any left. Trust me, I've done it. Remember, okay, I don't know if I told you this, but in 2022, I was experiencing internal bleeding for 7 months. The amount of pain I was in, that's what helped me. The pain all here, I was like, okay, take the mind from wherever it is, put it there, and just sit with that, okay? Sit with that. It's definitely uncomfortable. You definitely want to scream out sometimes, but like just feel it in its entirety. And this technique comes from Dr. David Hawkins' book, Letting Go, The Art of Surrender. In Letting Go, The Art of Surrender, he talks about the technique. I've used it many times. Okay. Okay. I've used it many times. It works. So, yeah. Put your mind into the space where the pain is. Feel it through. And because usually we think that pain is a result of healing, or pain is a result of some type of process. It's more a result of resisting it. You recognize that when you stop resisting it and when you fully feel it, which you have the capacity to do with patience and so on, that it dissipates and it might even accelerate your healing. Jamal, what chocolate box you're talking about? Don't punch things out of anger. Something to also remember, sometimes I think about this a lot. Sometimes my anger looks like it's about something else. It's actually anger towards me. Sometimes I'm angry at myself. You know, I think I'm angry at something else, but I'm actually angry at myself. As I mentioned 212, the pain doesn't need management, it needs feeling. I know it's scary, but give it that. Give it feeling. Put your entire mind into it. It works for any type of pain. What else have I done it with? There are times I've experienced burns. In March, I went somewhere and I was walking in the dark and I hit my shin. I hit my shin on a concrete block. I essentially walked into it. The pain, I could have screamed and you would hear me in Midrand. But you know what? I was like, I've been doing this for 3 years. Okay, take a deep breath, put my mind there. Okay, whatever's there, let's feel it. Let's feel it. What happened the next day? No inflammation. There was definitely less pain than the day before. I could tell that my body was healing. And within a week, there was no bruise. I hit my shin really, really hard. There was no bruise, no bleeding, no inflammation, and the pain was gone. So my point essentially is that there is a limited amount of pain in any wound. And when you practice the presence and the patience to feel it deeply in its entirety, it's like opening a valve on a pressure cooker. At some point, the pressure is done, it's dissipated. It works well. It works well. It takes courage, of course, to sit with your pain. It's counterintuitive because nobody ever taught us that that our pain is a result of resisting it. They always taught us that our pain needs a medication. It needs something to make it go away. We were never taught that the way to make it go away is to feel it. We were never taught that. But I learned that, I practice it, and it works. Reshmi says, a book by Brandon Weiss called The Journey. Let's Google that. Brandon Weiss. 8 weeks in a cast. Well, now you know, so you've got to do it. What else are you going to do? Yeah, greatest healing comes from your mindset. Yeah, your mind operates your body subconsciously. Your mind can operate your body consciously as well. I was thinking about this earlier, how interesting it is that we are born into bodies that we don't have control over the body and we don't have control over the mind. How interesting is that? That essentially it's kind of like you're trying to drive a car, but sometimes your car turns in a different direction. That's so interesting. Sometimes your car is like, no, I'm not going to stop right now. That's why I need to find myself to that peace. It's not going to come with practice. It still sounds like you're resisting it. It sounds like you're saying it's for somebody other than me. That's not who I am right now. I just showed you a new way. Do it. Do it. Any type of pain, paper cuts, the black eye that I experienced in December. Remember when I truly feel like it was, anyways, my soul left my body for 3 seconds and there was nothing left inside, so it fell over. And when it fell over, my face hit the ground and this entire part had inflammation. Of course, my body was saying, gotta protect the brain, let's send blood there and inflammation. So there's a black eye. You can see it in some of my videos from December. But the same technique helped me throughout that. And now there's nothing. Well, yeah. Down reached level 2 in my fan club. Let's put a sticker for you, Dan. Don't need to try it, try it. I need to try it, I should try it, I must try it, I will try it. Try it. Okay. I'm not a fan of talking about the family members anymore, but I feel like this is an important lesson. They had an opportunity to develop a view of me before I was even birthed, which means that view, they kept that view regardless of who I became and regardless of the growth and the experience and the skill set and all of the beautiful, wonderful things that I've developed into. They still kept that initial view of me. So when if I were to bring up something like this, how about you feel your pain? You've been suffering with chronic pain all your life. How about you feel your pain? They would look at me like I'm a fucking fool, because in their mind, that's the idea that they have of me. The scapegoated child thinks he knows about pain now. He's trying to tell me about this and this. Their ignorance will keep them trapped. So what I'm saying to you, if you're listening to this, When I share guidance with you about important things, do not let your ignorance keep you trapped. Take the advice, especially when I tell you that on meditation, on authenticity, on courage, now on chronic pain relief, I've done it and I can validate for you that it works. Reshmi, my books are not at Bargain Books. My books are through the link in my bio. You can get them there. As you just reminded me, I wrote a book called Basic Pain Relief. Oh my God. I wrote a book called Basic Pain Relief. It's currently on Amazon Kindle. Wow, thanks for reminding me. I actually did write a book on that. Let's Google Basic Pain Relief, Sean Marbir, and see if it comes up on Google. Show me someone else that resolved internal bleeding in 7 months by practicing the surrender technique day after day. Let's Google Basic Pain Relief, Sean Marbir. There it is. It's the first item, and it's currently selling for $1. Why did I sell it for $1? IDW, you're number 2 in the fan club. You're number 1 in the fan club. I can customize my fan club. Wow, there's stickers as well. Default stickers are available to all of your fans. Oh, cute. They are heart stickers. Nice, okay. Viewers can send Go Popular to contribute points. Send a heart me to contribute to the progress. Members can send a heart me to contribute to the team quest and unlock team gifts. Oh, it looks cute. Thanks for sharing. Wow. My favorite is the one that says tap. I also love this cute one, like snuggling with the heart. What's for lunch, DW? I got this bread again, super milk bread. I ate it with Dhal. It was a nourishing winter meal. Let's put a peg on this. Okay, and my coffee is almost over. Just gonna have avo and toast. Delicious. How would I do my avo and toast? I don't know. Do you bake sourdough? If you did bake sourdough, I would toast the sourdough. I would take a clove of garlic. I would do that on the toasted sourdough, and then I would slice my avo, put it on top. And if I were eating an egg, I don't eat egg, but if I were, I would probably put a fried egg on top. Milk bread is yum. You bake milk buns often. Do you put milk in it? Does milk bread have milk in? Because those ingredients don't sound like they put any milk in it. So interesting. Basic Pain Relief, the ebook, the first ebook that I wrote in 2022. I wrote it before Peace and How to Have It. Is currently on Amazon. It's a primary ingredient. Okay. It's looking like maybe, you'd mix warm milk with sugar with the yeast. Allow that to bloom before you put it into your dry ingredients. Let me show y'all, since it's so fun. Those that wanted to see my first book on Amazon Kindle. I've been doing this for a long time. Check it out. I even got an author page on Kindle. We're on Amazon, as you can see. Check it out. Basic Pain Relief, Kindle edition, published February 2022. I've been doing this for a long time, and it's such a wonderful journey to show, to show myself how far I've come. Maybe I'll put it on my link tree. Now I have 2 friends. You consider me a friend, DW? That's sweet. That is sweet. Tell me about the books. Is your other friend writing full-length books? You're getting soul mail tomorrow. You haven't subscribed yet? It's okay if you haven't subscribed. I realize, like, you don't want to advocate for you want to promote, but you don't want to really persist with somebody. Thanks, Bam Bam. You don't want to really persist with somebody subscribing, purchasing, and so on, because it makes it look like you're getting somebody to support you. And when I watched that video of that lady who has hundreds of thousands YouTube subscribers, she was saying, like, you guys don't watch my ads, and therefore I didn't get paid as much as I would have got paid if you didn't watch my ads. You guys don't support me. I recognize there that she was under the impression that her audience subscribed to her to support her. In reality, the audience probably subscribed to her because they enjoy the content and they want more. Your audience enjoying the content and wanting more is very different from the audience that is supporting you. And that's very different from the audience that is finding you helpful to purchase items from you. So now you have segments of audience. So it made me realize that as much as I promote my soul mail, as much as I promote my books on all of my platforms, on all of my videos, on all of my lives, the idea of pushing somebody to do something, like, it matters to me that you buy Solo Journeys, you read it, and then you put into practice what I've written about, to go on your own solo journeys, to develop your own courage, to develop your own confidence, risk, vulnerability, live your life like an adventure, and so on. But if you're just purchasing the book, you were not a reader in the first place, you purchased it to support me, that matters also. Thanks for that, I'm grateful. But you didn't take anything from it, and that, for me, it makes me wonder. Thanks, Jay. Don't expose my email. Okay, you're there. Okay, I'm glad. The first, if you just subscribed recently, the welcome sequence, it has like 5 emails in it, which you receive every 2 days. They introduce you into the basic concepts that I think that I talk about, and share with you some items. Thanks, TW. Thank you so much. And so, yeah, he's a full-on writer. His name is Evan Purcell. He's from USA. Evan. Okay, I'm not going to Google Evan. But I have thought about what my full-length book will be. Those that want to see my book in a bookstore, thanks, TW. Thank you so much. Those that want to see my book in a bookstore, Jay reached level 2. Let's see if I can put multiple stickers on. Okay, it's only allowing me 1 sticker. Jay reached level 2 in the fan club. Congrats, Jay. I did think about what my full-length book will be. What will I write 350 to 400 pages about that will be in exclusive books and all other bookstores in hard copy? Which publisher would I work with? Which publisher will get me on platforms, news channels, talk shows, podcasts, and so on? I've thought about all of those things. But right now, I'm not in the writing season. I think that perhaps it might be my next season. My next season, if there is a study there, I definitely do feel like I've got to take 6 months to just sit down and write that book. I know what it's going to be about. I don't know whether it'll be fiction alluding to what I'm trying to talk about, or non-fiction being very direct and clear. I'll yet to get there. But I look forward to the day that I hold my Bible. Not really, I don't think it'll be religious, but I look forward to the day that I hold the manuscript. And now that I see Wednesday season 2, um, she's written a whole manuscript and it's thick. And that tells me I don't have to limit myself to 350 words. I just need to write. Okay, I'm going to go now. um, it reminds me I've got to get to what I need to do today. I'm going to go now. Thanks for joining me for lunch. I had dal, which I cooked yesterday. I reheated it. It had a little bit of spice left. I ate it with milk bread. It was a nourishing meal. It was a cold day, and I needed that. Thanks everyone who's joined. We have 26 members in the fan club. If you want to join the fan club, send a heart me. And fans unlock additional gifts, additional stickers, and so on. Thanks, DW. Take care. Enjoy your Avo on toast. Thanks, DW. Thanks, Bam Bam. Thanks everyone who's shared gifts. Thanks for over 2,000 likes on the live. Really appreciate the engagement. Go subscribe to my YouTube channel. I post longer content there. You can get my recipes, eating shows, so much more. Subscribe to my email mailing list if you want to receive what I write about, which can support you in your peace, calm, and clarity. You can get my meditation course also through the link in my bio if you want to meditate. Remember, meditation has changed my life. It has helped me manage pain. It has helped me dissipate anxiety. It has helped me perceive what truly does spirit feel like. And it has brought so many wonderful benefits, including, thanks, DW. Just a smile on that bear's face was like, do I really put that smile on your face? Because if I do, thank you. Like, it makes me feel good. Yeah, so much more. Click the link in my bio, but subscribe to my YouTube channel. That's my main goal. By the end of this year, I must have 1,000 subscribers. Check it out. Okay, take care. I'll see you again later. Bye, everyone. You always make me smile. Thanks for that. That's sweet. Very sweet. Okay, I gotta go.